Going on, everybody? It's your boy Larry Jordan here again. Live with Larry and ting. CEO, President, International Masqueraders, Born Into Music, all them things. In the car, chilling on a rainy Tuesday. You know I was supposed to do this a little earlier, but I got a little busy, and that's life sometimes. But this one, we talking about a couple of things, but the Lyrikal Show that just passed went down at Club Venue, downtown Boston, Soca, downtown on a Sunday. Now you know how it goes. They say island people don't like to party on a Sunday because they gotta work the next day. But then you got another side of people who is like, why can't we have Soca downtown, and why can't we dress up and we know those drinks are gonna be more expensive, but we want to do that. We don't want to be in the hood. We don't want to listen to soca in Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan. We want to be downtown. We want to have on our nice clothes when we do that. So, there's always going to be a yin and there's always going to be a yang. But on this part of town, this time, I'm dealing with the yang. Soca downtown. Gotta pay for parking and ting. You go pay for drinks more than $10 and ting. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It's all about your personal preference and what you want. But you got people who are trying to cater to that. So, you gotta big up people who try anything. In this case, it's KJ Lighter. Big him up every time. And I'll be real. I saw the flyer for Lyrikal. I wasn't gonna go. I'm gonna be dead ass. That's what the Americans say. Dead ass. I was going serious, not because I didn't feel that he's a good performer. It's not because I was dissing the night in any way. It's honestly, Lyrikal is a little saturated to me because he's here often. You know what I mean? I've seen him many of times, and many of times I'm like, it's all right. He got hits, but his performance. Now, before I get into what I say that has changed from this Sunday, and I will get into that. You know what I mean? So, again, the show was at Venue. I got in there. It wasn't too crowded. There was a lot of people outside in line, and that showed to me that it was going to be a nice little crowd. You know what I mean? I don't need to get into price and all of that, and how much I paid to get in, or how much it was, the event, whatever. If you want to find out, or if you want to know, come out on a Sunday. So I got in, music was playing. At the time I got in, Soundscape was playing and Mastermind was on the microphone. Then after that, DJ Coogee was playing. Mastermind was on the microphone for a little while, then he got off, and then Warlock came and he took the mic. For all those who know Boston DJs. If you don't know, those are Boston DJs. Know them. Vibes was cool, but here's my thing, because I try to have an open mind and I try to be very neutral in my answers. You know what I'm saying? I try to think on the perspective of the DJ and of the patron. Now, let me say this. I see both Biggs from Soundscape and Coogee when they were playing. I know what they're doing. They're just trying to appease the crowd, yet stay within the formula of the event. Some of y'all might not understand what I'm saying or meaning, but they know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna explain. What I mean by that is, when you're a DJ, you try to cater to everybody. You know what I mean? In this case, as a patron, I walked in. It's a Lyrikal Show. My mentality was, it's a Lyrikal Show, and soca, cool. But I know sometimes you're gonna get other elements. You might not get a lot, but you're gonna hear a little reggae in there. You might even hear hip hop. They might squeeze a Young Ma in there. I've been hearing at these soca shows. You get that shit, right? So it's expected. But when 5, 10, 12 reggae dancehall songs start coming on back to back in a soca show, or before or headlining this soca show, you start scratching your head like, what the fuck? Isn't this a soca show? You know what I'm saying? But again, I have an open mind to the fact of the crowd now. When these DJs were playing the soca, the response wasn't as good as when the reggae and the dance hall came on. When the dance hall came on, everybody packed the floor. When the soca came on, you just seemed like the soca lovers trickled on the floor, but they all wanted to now then just chip and hold the vibe around the center. And that was kind of funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It bugged me out because it happened with Biggs and it happened with Cool G. You know what I'm saying? So you can't fault them for those on the outskirts now saying how I just said, what the fuck? Why are they playing so much reggae? They are playing the reggae because that's what the people were responding to. That's what the people was holding the vibes to. When they played when they played the soca, unless it was that real popular song. Because even when he played some of this new shit and nobody responded, and that even went into Lyrikal. When Lyrikal was singing some of his new tunes, which is expected that some people might not know. But Trinidad Carnival is gone. Every damn DJ in Boston, New York, and Miami have them CD out. So these is tunes you should know. You should be a little bit familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at the response from the sidelines like, wow. When Lyrikal come on the stage, when he sung that song about I just come to enjoy my life, only the front row know it. Only the front row. It's a big tune, and that's the song that's relevant now. But when the man starts singing is the liquor can't come in head, everybody went nuts, which is cool because that's his classic and that's what he's known for. But that was damn near, you know, when they were switching songs and the man started doing it a cappella and he was singing all over the gyal, all over the gyal. Everybody was singing, and that was good vibes. So let me get into that. Before, how I mentioned I wasn't going to go to the show because I've seen him a lot and I'm thinking he's a little saturated, and that was my mentality. But I was going to support KJ and his thing. You know what I'm saying? I went to support Kareem on him trying a thing in this other light downtown. He personally invited me the night before, so I couldn't go out on my word. I told the man I was going to go, so I went. But I'm glad that I went because it gave me a broader outlook or a broader outlook into Lyrikal's growth in this game, because he has grown from what I've seen and how he performed on Sunday. You could tell that he's elevated his game to another plateau, to the point where he knows when a crowd is dead, because the crowd was dead. And when I say dead, the crowd was there, but dead in reaction. When he came out and he was trying to get them going and shit, there was a moment of time when they were just dead, looking at him, acting like they didn't know they came to see him. My opinion. Lyrikal performed. Lyrikal interacted with the crowd. Lyrikal did what he had to do till about 2.5, 3 songs in. He got them all. He got them where he needed them. He captivated them into the space where he needed them for his show. And that is what I got out of it, where I now have a new respect for Lyrikal, where I see his performance dealing with Trinidad and the big shows over there and traveling worldwide, because the man is doing his thing. His bookings is up there. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing on that level. So I respect you, bro. Big ups to you, big up to your craft, big up to how you've elevated than just to not make it a karaoke show. Because a lot of these shows, whether it be reggae or soca, when they're playing with their track behind them, and the track is the actual vocal track, not even the a cappella track, and half the time that is doing more work than the artist itself, I kind of lost a little respect for these shows. But you showed that at least you want to take your craft to another level of, yes, I am an entertainer, is my voice. Yeah, I might get tired, but I'm going to work the crowd. And that's all that, to me, that's all that it's about, working the crowd. So between you and Hyper Sounds, I got big y'all up for elevating your craft and elevating what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So again, big up KJ Lighter, big up that show. It was a good turnout. People start to support that stuff, you know what I mean? I really have nothing negative to say about it, you know what I mean? The only thing negative I have to say is about the people itself, and that as much as the internet is out here, as much as these DJs are doing their best to promote all this new music and all this worldwide music and stuff like that, it still seems like Boston people are out of tune. You know what I mean? And another thing that gets me about Boston people is, and I don't care who gets mad or who don't, because if you feel this in your belly, I'm talking about you, right? If you like a song, say Cartel come out with a song, and the song to you is a big tune, and you go into the club and you hear this song playing and is a big tune. Why? Because the man next to you don't like the tune, you now don't like the tune. I know a lot of y'all in Boston be on that bullshit. I see y'all bigging up tunes when they playing on Big City or on the radio stations. Y'all vibes. And when they play in the club, y'all be ready to dance, but looking at your peripherals to see whatever. If you like the tune, fucking dance. Bottom line. Why you spend your money? Why you caring about what the next man doing? Get off that shit, man. Couple of things before I go. I gotta send a big thank you to all those people who came out last week Saturday to Lincoln and Drinking 2, the 90s Fete. It was a good look, it was a good turnout, and it definitely was a good vibe. Sterl, the Pearl, my dude, blessed love. Also, Soundscape, blessed love, to the point where I've asked, should we have another one? And the people said we should. So look out for the date. Lincoln and Drinking 2, the 90s Fete. Well, Lincoln and Drinking, the 90s Fete. But we gonna pull it up, alright? We gonna pull this one back up. And that's gonna be the joint before my birthday joint. And before Beijing Day. And before Larry Jordan's 20 year in the business bashment. Alright? Enough things going down. So remember, put it in your books. It's going down this Saturday, August 29th. 245G Norfolk Street in Dorchester. We're selling Beijing food. We fundraising for Beijing Day. You know what I'm saying? Because you got things to do. Got permits to buy. Got porta parties. Got things. So, yeah, just trying to raise a little funds to get the ball rolling and get this thing cranking for Beijing Day. If you don't know about Beijing Day, July 15th. Going down, I still waiting for a certain thing from these parks, so I don't want to say which park yet, because it could either be Franklin or Alma. We're shooting for Alma, but it's sticking putty permit. So if you want to know what really going on, that's what really going on. The sticking putty permit, I just waited for a year, but it shouldn't be any problem. But for now, the date is set, July 15, and I have that and 2 other parks that I can use. So I just waited for that one, alright? The fundraiser for that, this Saturday, August 29th, for July 15th, American Beijing Day. If you want to be a vendor for Beijing Day, link me up on Facebook, Larry Jordan BIM, or straight Larry Jordan, or Snapchat, Larry Jordan IMAS, or Instagram, Larry Jordan BIM. Alright, look out also, Larry Jordan, 20 years in the business, Fete going down. Any comments, questions, concerns, or complaints, you know how to link me, man. Besides that, God bless. Till the next one, alright? Sticky woo!